2, 3, 4. The mental condition. So when I go round, how many are we now? Are coming from? And so, the families we are coming from, they either mold us or they either break us. The Bowlby theory is that the environment which you are from or the environment which you grew from can either shape you, make you, or break you, isn't it? So for you to be able to understand this is very much important, because the topic I brought to you today about mental health, it's a good topic so that you can be able to learn yourself. Where are you from? Where are you from? Because the topic of mental conditions and where are you from is very much important. Because a number of us have never known that the way we behave, the way we act, the way we reason, sometimes is because of where we are coming from, and more so our families. They use media to share the information because they want to be loved, isn't it? Because at home they don't find love, isn't it? So that one itself can cause me and you to have a mental problem. So any one of us having mental problem, it's not because of their wanting, it's because it is a condition. Because mental problems, they happen and they come in various ways. There are those of us who are sick with malaria, and when we have sick with malaria, then we develop mental problems. There are some of us who are not sick with malaria, but perhaps we got accident of the head, we develop mental problems. There are some of us who are coming from families, and those families, people have always suffered from mental issues. Maybe you have a parent who has a mental problem, or you have somebody from your family who has a mental problem. So that one can also cause you to have a mental problem in your way. But now I want to go back to what I just talked about, Bowlby. What Bowlby talks about the attachment theory. Many of us here are coming from our families which we are not attached to those families. Yani hatupendwi, hatusikizwi, hatusaidiwi na wazazi wetu. So because of that, we start feeling what? That mzazi hanipendi, mzazi hanisikizi, mzazi hanishughulikii. So for those who have done biology here, will be able to understand, you start developing some hormones in your system. And this is what we call body fight, flight, and freeze. They are hormones which now at the end of the day, they start making you to start having negative or unhealthy adapting situations. So you get what Bowlby talks about, the Bronfenbrenner also talks about the same. He talks about the ecological system. That as adults we grow as families. Yes, we grow as families. But as we grow as families, if we're not taken care of well, then we have problems. And that's why I've just talked about those two theories. Those two theories by Bowlby and this other theory who talks about the attachment theory. So that when we begin to discuss about the common mental disorders, you can be able to understand them. They come because of very many things that perhaps we have never known. And at the moment in Kenya, they are saying that 1 in 4 are suffering from mental conditions. So when I count 1, 2, 3, 4, one of us has a mental condition. When I count 1, 2, 3, 4, one of us has a mental condition. I'm also counting myself. When I count 1, 2, 3, 4, one of us has a mental condition. When I count myself 1, 2, 3, 4, one of us has a mental condition. Again, when I count 1, Form 3s and Form 4s, eh? Yes. So how many Form 3s are we?
425.
420?
25.
25.
Yes.
And Form 3?
300.
360.
Yes.
So add that number, and then divide by 4. Add that number and divide by 4. So you were saying you have 400 and what?
425.
25 plus
360.
360. So we are 780.
75.
So divide by 4. So we have 196 for us here who are suffering from mental problems. And mental problems or mental illness still go to our